Okay, we're back. After several failed attempts, a broken video camera and all sorts of other stuff, I'm finally back. So, your apricot wine should look like this. It is actually now really quite clear and ready for bottling. Now, if you try and bottle wine before it's clear, it will not clear in the bottle, okay? So it's got to be clear. Alright, now, there's a couple of things we can do here if we want. And that is to kill the yeast. So you need to get one of the Camden tablets, crush it up and mix it up, put it in there and give it a good mix around, and that'll kill the yeast off because you don't want the yeast to re-ferment in the bottle. Another thing that we've got to do is sterilise everything else. Now you can bottle into glass bottles if you want, but you'll need some extra equipment for that. We're not going to do that. I tend to prefer it, that's what I do for most of my wines. We're going to bottle into these dudes again. Now, there should be some yeast sediment at the bottom, okay? You don't want that, so you've got to be extra careful here. Very, very smooth and not too quick and stir it up. In reality, you should siphon it, but you don't have to if you're careful. So essentially, you just pour it very gently from one to the other. Like that, making sure you don't get any sediment off the bottom. You will lose a bit of wine at the bottom of this. How much you lose is dependent purely on how much sediment and how careful you are doing it. I'll do that offline. But while you're doing that, get a crushed Camden tablet. So get one of the little Camden tablets, which I don't have with me. Crush them up and stuff them in your new bottle, and then when you pour them, it'll all get mixed up and it'll kill the yeast off. Now this, if it's fermented to complete dryness, it means there'll be no sugar left, so the yeast can't survive anyway. If you want to sweeten it, which I often do with fruit wines because I just like them a bit sweeter, all you do is put sugar in. Okay, so but if you put sugar in it and there's still a live yeast in the wine, it will start re-fermenting. You get gas in the bottle, explosions, all that sort of nasty stuff. So really, you've got to kill the yeast. So you've got to add a Camden tablet at this stage. So I'll just go and do that. I'll be back in 2 secs. All right. Now to sweeten, very simple. In about a litre, it depends how sweet you want it. You're really got to taste it. It's up to you entirely. I'll probably put about, I don't know, 3 teaspoons of sugar, 4 teaspoons of sugar in there, just to give it a bit of sweetness. You can put more if you like, and you can put less if you like. It's up to you. This one is actually not too bad. This apricot one quite dry, which means no extra sugar at all. But yeah, just get a couple of teaspoons. So 3 teaspoons of sugar. Very carefully get a bit of this. Try and do this before you rack it all out. So just add the sugar, give it a good stir, dissolve all the sugar, just add it to the bottle. Simple as that. So I'll do all this and I'll come back a sec. Cool. So we've got our wine there, a little bit extra sugar which I just stirred up and tipped in, filtered it out, and now you really, we're going to do this cheap, so I'm just putting these in normal old PET bottles because they're cheap and easy to get. It won't mature very well because it can't sort of breathe, but hey, it's easy to do. So what you do is you leave this sitting like this for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, and then you lie them on the side. Not that it really matters in PET bottle, to be honest, because you don't need to keep the cork wet. And store it. You should leave it for about 3 months before you drink it. You don't have to, but that's what you should do. I'm going to bottle one of these guys into a wine bottle and just show you what happens in a wine bottle when you bottle into a wine bottle. I'll do that next, but essentially it's done. Yeah, there you go. So, bottoms up. It's actually not too bad. Actually, this one's alright. I've had a taste of it already, as you do. And how long you actually can leave it before you drink, it's entirely up to you. Sometimes people leave them for about 20 minutes. Some people leave them for a couple of years. You'll probably find that this won't preserve very well for more than about a year because of what it is. But hey, just give it a try. If it tastes off, don't drink it. If it's alright, you can do it. So I hope that all made sense. There's probably lots of things I've stuffed up and done wrong, but essentially mine's turned out, so yours should as well. No worries. Enjoy your wine. See ya.